these seem complicated. All right, we'll just go, and we'll see what comes. We got some cool questions. So,
Okay, so
we want to start in a conversation was our goal. So we'll try to start talking about something of interest to you or me, and then we will. You will push play in the middle of us talking. Yeah.
Okay. So we can talk about how autumn has come to...
Can you turn my headphone down just a touch?
Yeah.
How autumn has come to Rockford, Illinois?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, we have geese coming to our lake.
Coming and going.
Congregating.
Yeah.
Learning how to communicate as they prepare to fly south together as one community. We have 2 apple orchards nearby. They've opened up. They're in full swing.
And they have those donuts for sale.
Apple cider donuts.
Tempt us. In spite of all of our efforts and all of our self-righteousness with regard to sugar, we did eat donuts last year. We did. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. I don't know if I can do it. Too much glue in the gluten the next day for me, even on small amounts these days. So yeah. So hey, Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. That makes you paid for. That makes you immortal now. And he's not going to be long anyway in returning to put this all to good use for eternity. Now, I am having the same issue with this in sound. How do I sound to you again today? It's amazing. We plugged everything in exactly the same way. I got an echo working through here. So as long as no one else complains about it, if you hear something bad with my sound today and it's going to mess up the whole show, say something right away so we can work on it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going and ignore it myself. But my sound sounds terrible to me right now.
Do you want me to just turn off the 4.8V and then...
No, because then yours will go away entirely. No.
And then turn it back on?
No. I guess I could be getting picked up in that. That could be what's going on. But I don't know how we would block that. Anyway, let us know how the sound sounds and if I'm echoing in a way that makes this unlegible, right? You can't tell what's going on. You found Stop the White Noise. Doesn't seem like it yet, does it now? No. But you found Stop the White Noise with Jonathan and Meredith. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Meredith.
And we're going to take your questions, bring some Bible answers, and hopefully wisdom in that regard to our nonsense as we try to wander through these gray and evil days, crazy as they are. So, yeah, the seasons come and go, don't they now?
They do.
They don't stop. Unless you're in California.
Right. We made it through, mosquito season?
They're still here.
Dandelion season. We had dandelions
Dandelions are still here, too. Do you see them? They have like a little mini season right now.
Yes.
They did that. You're right, though. They went away, and they came back. We had... what we're really in is those armor bug stink beetle season right now.
Yeah, we have.
They are all
bugs.
over right now, man. But they're kind of cool. They're like these little tank machines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, how did you build that? That'd be really neat. Yeah. So autumn's changing, and what else? Anything?
Well, yesterday, so I've been trying to think of ways. How have I stopped the white noise this week? How have you stopped the white noise this week? So think about it, because I got time to pre-think my answer.
Well, I'll say I feel guilty with how much white noise I've been stopping. I'm not on a screen for like a day at a time, exception being starting music sometimes. Small exception. But otherwise, I feel negligent. I have people who rely on me for stuff, and they get the stuff in time. I just don't talk to them all 3 days up to the stuff being done the way I used to online, right? And so now I'm like, I'm achieving stopping the white noise. It's been very, very valuable, and yet I also, as you know, my condition, I'm shaming myself over the success at the same time. So, how have you stopped the white noise this week?
Well, that's interesting. I mean, so you've stopped looking at screens more. Is that what you're saying?
At this point, my use of my iPad consists entirely in Apple Music, which is a terrible app, and I can't believe that a native app could be so bad. Anyway, Apple Music. And then Marco Polo, which I feel negligent of. So I have 2 different teams that rely on me. And the only way they can get a hold of me directly is Marco Polo. That's the notification. And I'll wait a day before answering. Because I hate the computer that much. I just hate it that much. I just don't want to touch it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to come away from it, adrenalized by it. It puts me in a state of mind that I'm glad to be free of. So the more that happens, the more I'm like, golly, I really have to discipline myself to use the machine, which I despise. which I'd rather be in that position than where I was like feeling I couldn't say no anymore, which I know I definitely was in that drunken state, for a long time. So, but then this week again, I mean, I went like 2 days. God bless Sue, secretary at St. Paul Lutheran Church. Is there going to be a voice this week, Pastor? Oh, yes, there will. Next day, is there going to be a voice? Yes, there will. Finally, in Friday, I'm like, Sue, let's just do this in the future. Like, if it's not there by noon on Friday, print without me. How's that? Just do that. But expect it by noon on Friday. She's like, thank you. That makes it easier. Clarity. Golly, Jonathan, why don't you use Clarity? It works. Anyway, so I want to know what you did.
Well, mine's kind of, well, I'll just tell you. I had decided to try to buy things from local farmers as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of going to the store to get the things that I know I can get at local farmers, stands or just at their farms, I have challenged myself to do so. So we have ground beef from a farmer friend, and we've been enjoying that at night. But then this week, I challenged myself to find a farmer who sells eggs. And yesterday, I had run out of eggs, and it was 5 o'clock. The kids and I were coming home from the library, and I realized, whoops, we don't have any eggs for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go and try to find a farm that has a fresh egg sign. So it was a treasure hunt. I said, okay, kids, help me out. Look for the fresh egg sign.
Were those the eggs I got to eat this morning? Those yolks were very, very good. Those were good yolks.
Well, and the fun part was we found the sign. The kids were like, oh, there's the sign, Mother. So we pulled into this long gravel driveway. And one of the kids was like, Mother, I didn't think that gravel driveways were allowed. And I said, that's in Rockford city limits. We're not in the city anymore.
I'm pretty sure for some things like a public building, like a church, you would still have regulations in our county. But
possibly.
The thing about county living is, if they don't see it, they don't know it's there. So.
Oh, I just saw a note.
How's our sound? Not so great.
Many are watching on the scheduled live stream for today, not here.
Oh, no. We launched on the wrong channel.
So do we finish
We're
going
to go back. That's right. What you're going to do is you're going to end the show. We'll go to that channel that you're talking about. We'll get it launched. Welcome to the insanity. All right. We'll be back in just a moment. So just end it.